If you've ever had this feeling that something was terribly wrong with the world that we live in, but you couldn't figure out just what it was, then you've come to the right place. Secret societies, mystery religions, and the Illuminati have been controlling our reality since the beginning of time. But not anymore, because there is an awakening happening, and you are about to become a part of it. Wake up, because this is a call for an uprising.
This is a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's show. I've been showing you how these brands and these celebrities are going to be used to engineer you into all of the agendas that we've seen over the last couple of decades being normalized. Well, now more than ever, they're going to be upping their game, as social distancing is going to be something that we don't see go away anytime soon. Because every time they're going to see people crowded in a large place, they're going to come out with a news report like they did on Memorial Day, and they're going to say that there's been an uptick in cases, and they're going to show pictures of people on a boardwalk as if they're walking around testing people on a boardwalk. But get a load of Burger King's new marketing campaign. It is unbelievable. The social distancing Whopper. Buongiorno.
Social Distancing Whopper. Il Whopper con tripla cipolla che aiuta gli altri a starti lontano. Solo da Burger King.
And they claim the whole point of the Whopper is that it has extra onions in it. Ha 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 ha. That way you'll have bad breath, because that's what we all want, bad breath. And it'll keep people a good 6 feet away from you when you talk because you've just eaten so many onions. I mean, what's next? The social distancing diaper? People are going to be wearing diapers out now to keep people 6 feet apart from them. In addition to that, Burger King is also giving out giant crowns. I kid you not. Look at this embarrassment. And people are going to wear it. You know, so Burger King's always giving out the crown for the Burger King. And now they're going to give out ones that keep people 6 feet apart. What a great marketing campaign. This isn't engineered and planned. I guess these businesses don't want to go back into business and make money, which is what businesses are supposed to want to do. They just want to do what's best for you, the consumer. As Burger King has launched giant social distancing crowns to make sure customers keep 6 feet apart. The fast food chain introduced the creative new way to keep customers socially distant as franchises begin to reopen dine-in services in Germany. And I've shown you what some of these dine-in experiences at regular restaurants look like. Right? They have fake dummies in seats. Places in China, they're putting dolls in seats to make people feel like they're normal. I mean, this is how strange this is getting. They're putting X's on tables. You know, so if you go there with like 4 kids, you got to sit at 2 tables with a space in between every one of you. I mean, it's an utter joke. Meanwhile, they can't even get right the number of people who have it because there's no right number. And like I've said a million times, they're just putting this on every death certificate they possibly can. And then, just like we saw on Memorial Day, they come out and they go, oh, but there's been a huge number of increases in all these states because these bad people went out to the beach and didn't wear their masks and were on the boardwalk and they weren't social distancing. What did you do? Did you run to the beach or the boardwalk with that? Because it looked like, according to the pictures, there's thousands of people. We don't even know if that's accurate or real or not. But did you go there and take everybody's temperature as they were walking and swap them with it? Because nobody would have allowed you to in the first place. So how do they have the data for that already? Unbelievable, their lies. Burger King tweeted an image of 2 customers digging into a meal outside the store while using special social distancing crowns. The post was captioned, "Distancing, but make it fashion." Right? I can't wait to see the ridiculous crap. As if it's not ridiculous enough, the stuff I cover on this channel, fashion shows and trends, right? How about some of the videos I showed early on with the Kardashians, where they're, and Fauci himself saying, there will no longer be handshakes. Not that I care. I don't know what the Masons are going to do to, but anyway, people are literally shaking hands by kicking each other in the ankle. They're talking about getting rid of, at these fast food places, getting rid of using doorknobs and having foot something to grab it with your foot. Like, huh? Okay, yeah. So can't you contract it from going home and untying your shoe because the shoe touched the door? I mean, nothing they do makes any sense. That's why I am outraged that nobody's waking up to this nonsense and how these big brands are totally on board with this. Totally on board. Oh, social distance, wear a mask inside, 6 feet apart at all times for the rest of our lives. Oh, that's not out of 1984. And again, if you haven't taken the time to watch 1984, which I posted a few days ago, just watch it because you'll be in awe. And there's things in there that haven't occurred yet that are going to occur. And you're going to say, holy crap, yeah, this is pretty legit. I wonder why they had kids read this in school. Huh? Little preparation, little desensitizing maybe, because that's how it works. So the post caption, distancing but make it fashion. The oversized headgear is meant to extend far enough off the wearer's head to ensure they are 6 feet from customers. They're just laughing at us, looking like buffoons, looking like you got an oversized sombrero on your head. And people are like, yeah, sure. And they got no problem Burger King paying for it, right? Manufacturing 6 feet apart crowns to give out for free as they're supposedly losing money because a lot of these places have been closed, at least going indoors, and just the drive-thrus have been open. And then we're told a lot of them can't even function because they don't have any meat, which is what they're supposed to be. It's called Burger King. But they don't mind. Don't worry. They don't mind. Because remember, they're all in it together. They print money. These people don't have to worry about money. It's the illusion that these are, ooh, what a big brand and a business. And some successful guy just came up with the idea for Burger King and just made a Burger King and it became a billionaire. It's that easy, folks. We can all do it too. Not how it works. Otherwise, we'd all be millionaires. Burger King, also, as I showed you earlier, also now coming out with the social distancing Whopper. And this is what you're going to see over and over again. I guarantee you other brands are going to do this nonsense. The commercial is promoting the social distancing Whopper is this huge hit, according to these media outlets, opening with footage of a woman waiting for an elevator, a man who evidently ate the onion-loaded Whopper, right? So you're going to market this thing that no one's going to want to eat? Well, you think people are, who wants a Whopper that's overloaded with onion unless you're an onion enthusiast? So they're not even trying to sell it. They just want to get this pounded into your head through their propaganda commercials that they produce. The triple onion Whopper that helps others stay away is what they're calling it. Through a spokesman for Burger King who's not immediately available to comment on the current availability of the Whopper, the hilarious dish promised that it will be coming out soon to pack a punch with 3 times the amount of onion. But even if it doesn't come out, then wouldn't you just say, isn't that a total waste of money to make a commercial like this and then air it? How much money it costs to air commercials? It ain't free. So they're like, let's just do a spoof and No. They're clearly doing everything they can to promote social distancing. They've taken the crown, they've taken the food. And then again, what's going to be next? Well, you'll hear more about the meats that get served that aren't meat. They're plant-based, and they're better for you. Get that soy in your body, men, because we all want to grow boobies, right? We all want to get emotional. No offense, but that's stuff that estrogen causes on the body. I ain't going to be putting no testosterone in these burgers. Sorry for the, I can't say that on here, but I can say things like that on my website, so if you want to hear me a little bit more offensive and uncensored, you can over at acallforanuprising.com. And again, it's $2.99 a month. Unlimited content, everything's over there. I'm continuing to upload a lot of my older videos too, which have been removed. The forum is great. The other people on there who have their own YouTube channels, who you might never have heard of, it's a great way to find new channels because there's a lot of people who are posting their own work trying to get found. And they do great stuff. And, there's people fellowship, and it's just really good way to interact with other people and show everyone what's going on in your community. So check it out if you haven't. And again, I wasn't looking to get into leeway into that yet, but I almost had said something about, people who claim to be the opposite sex. So I wanted to transition out of that for a second. But again, the point of the video here is to show you that These are the measures that they're taking to use their branding, their commercials, all of this stuff. They're all on board because they want to engineer a future where social distancing is the new norm, and it's becoming normal because every day that goes by that people are social distancing, they're becoming used to the lifestyle. They might give you a few things back, but as long as you stay 6 feet apart, and remember in 1984, you weren't even allowed to talk to other people. You had to sneak off, let alone, be in a relationship or anything with somebody else. That's what the world's coming to. And it's all going to be used through technology, like I've said a million times. But let these brands do their thing first. Get people social distancing. They're laughing at us day and night up there, the Rothschilds, all of these rich elite families who control the money. They're just sending Burger King millions of dollars. Like, don't worry about losing money. You're not losing anything. This is what you're being ordered to do. Do it. And each brand's going to come out doing this. And each celebrity in the future, even when they lift the bans, are going to come out doing this, promoting social distancing over and over and over. They are going to beat it into people's heads until it becomes normal, until generations come, 10 years from now, if we even make it that long, for Agenda 2030, where they don't even know what a life is like without social distancing. It's going to be that ridiculous. But here it comes. I thank you for listening to today's show. God bless all of you and your families.